The hell is this? For my husband on our first anniversary. 1 year ago, the light of your love lit up my heart. But for too long, that light has been far away. So with this gift, we can shut out the darkness, and the light in our hearts will live forever. Oh my God.
The store made it very clear. No returns, no exchanges.
Oh yeah, well, far be it from me to buck a policy like that.
Oh, please, let's never be apart again.
Got yourself a deal there, baby.
Oh, wait a minute. I want to ask you a question.
What?
What is this?
That? Just so happens I was on my way to Paris. If you'd have shown up 5 minutes later.
Well, I can only say, our timing is perfect.
Tell me, what made you decide to grace my doorstep today?
Un humain amour.
Never heard a better reason than that. You know, I don't understand what you're saying.
Seems to me you need a little help with your French.
I do. You want to teach me?
Maybe.
I've been told I'm a good student. Gosh, I can't remember the last time you played so hard to get. Oh, I think it's coming back to me.
The nights were the hardest.
I heard that.
It's just because of the dreams.
Tell me.
I just think the dreams made me realize that no matter how far away I went, it wasn't going to take away what happened.
You want to talk about it?
Well, they weren't very good. Sometimes I would dream I could hear our baby, and I couldn't find her. And then other times I would dream that I had her in my arms, and I would look into her eyes and she would smile at me. And then I would wake up, and the feelings were so real that I couldn't believe that she wasn't standing right there next to me, and I couldn't believe she wasn't alive.
I think everything's gonna be all right, sweetie.
was just really hard because I felt myself fantasizing, praying that somewhere someone really made a mistake and that she really was okay. And then you weren't with me. And I understood, but I kept trying to come up with a reason why you didn't come to be with me. And I think I convinced myself that the only reason good enough was because of Adriana.
Eden, I am so afraid of giving you a false hope. But I believe Adriana is alive.
An emergency call. The line has been busy for an hour. I understand that, operator, but I want you to break in on the call. Thank you.
It's off the hook.
You sure?
No luck, huh? What's wrong?
A spider in there.
I don't see any spider.
He was crawling under the sink toward the cabinet.
Well, he's not here now. I don't even see a place he could have gotten in. Maybe you were having a vision or...
At this point, what I know for sure is that the man who abducted Sandra is somehow involved in the kidnapping of Adriana.
Well, then we have to find him.
We will.
Oh, we don't have all the time in the world. If Adriana has been sold to some family, we have to find her.
Well, I know that, but we have to be patient.
I don't believe you haven't told me about
Well,
this.
I started to 100 times, darling, but this case has gone through so many bizarre twists, and I didn't want to build your hopes up. I wanted to put the baby in your arms.
What about this woman, Sandra?
I think she needs a rest right now. I've been pushing her really hard.
Well, obviously she's taking you this far. If anybody's going to find our baby, it's probably her, correct?
Yes, but she's a very sensitive person. It's not like just pushing a button. She gets these images in bits and pieces. It's not always apparent immediately what they mean. I have tried to force her. You can't do it.
Do you understand what you're saying? We are talking about our child, our baby. We just can't stand to sit around here and wait if she's out there.
Sweetheart, I know, but you're going to have to trust me on this.
Is there something you're not telling me about this person?
Where to begin? She's a psychic. She's different. I mean, to look at her, you'd think she was just anybody on the street, but she sees the future before it happens. She sees other people's pain, mainly. I mean, this case has been incredibly difficult for her. Tonight she got a little bit overwrought emotionally, and I don't know. It's going to take her a while, I think, to get it back together and be able to help us find the baby.
Well, I personally find it very frustrating to think that somebody knows where our baby could be, and we have to sit around and wait.
I find it frustrating, too, believe me. But as far as I can see, it's the only way.
Cruz, if she's alive, if she's out there somewhere, we have to find her. As soon as you think the time is right, I really would like to meet Sandra.
All right.
On the plane on the way over, I kept thinking about what a wonderful romantic evening we would have. I never dreamt you would even have news about Adriana. I'm so glad you followed your instincts and you didn't give up.
I'm just so happy I can share this with you. I think it'll be so great. Maybe there's really hope now. You and Chip and Adriana and I can be a family.